Finnish cocktails. So after doing my research, there isn't really any Finnish cocktail in that sense, but we'll get to that. Yeah, so we have some homemade Salmiakki Koskenkorva or Salmari. We're gonna compare that to the store-bought stuff. We have some EARPHONES, Koskenkorva, Lonkero, Mintu, Pisang Ambon, which I highly doubt is Finnish, but apparently it's in a Finnish cocktail from the 70s or something. I'll get to that later. We have some Coke, we have some milk, and we have some Vichy, which is basically just sparkling water. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, let's not beat around the bush. So I guess this video is not gonna be for kids, so let's call it 18 plus. We're gonna start off with the Lonkero. So Lonkero is something that you can actually get in any shop. And there's also a couple of flavors, but I would say this is the most original one. Lonkero is basically gin and grapefruit juice. And yes, I could have bought a bottle of gin and a bottle of grapefruit juice, but honestly, if I see people drinking Lonkero, I always see them drinking canned stuff. So it's kind of more authentic. I've never seen anybody mix their own Lonkero. So this is the Grape Lonkero from Karelens. And while I've had a lot of Lonkero in my life in Finland, I've never had the Karelens. So we're gonna try this today the first time. See what it's like. The one thing you can't miss with Lonkero is ice. I'm not used to being so foamy. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. It's a bit cloudy, sparkly. Cheers. Oh. So Lonkero is usually quite sweet. This is also quite sweet. But it's not as sweet as the stuff I usually buy. It's actually quite nice. Lonkeros tend to have a thing of just being like way too sweet. I usually can only drink like 2-3 of those cans, and then it's just too much. All right. The next one. Actually, let's start with the easy stuff first. Next one on the list. Yellow Cola, which is more simple than it sounds. Alright. Yalovina. Now this stuff is basically a mixture of cognac and booze. Like cognac and like really cheap vodka I don't know why you would mix cognac and vodka and make it a sort of new drink. But yeah, to be honest, in the first place, I don't even know why you would want to drink vodka, cognac. I'm not the biggest fan of that stuff. But yeah, you can also get this, and apparently this the more traditional way of like buying these is glass bottles. But I thought, in proper alcoholistic spirit, I'll buy the plastic bottles. Because I have a feeling that it kind of suits more the Finnish spirit of alcohol. So I read this great comment when I was looking up for like cocktails. I saw this great comment. Somebody wrote, the Finnish approach to booze or to alcohol is straightforward and no nonsense. And I've lived here now for 11 years, and that rings completely true. It goes basically beer, lonkero, cider, shots. That's kind of it. Anything else is considered like really fancy already. So Coke and cognac mixed with cheap vodka is kind of like as fancy as it gets. Kind of smells like rum and coke. Kind of. Oof. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of cognac. Whiskey, yes. Cognac, yeah. Need a chaser. Oh. I really like this. It's really good. Alright, what do we have next? I need to get a shot glass. Alright, my trusty Jägermeister glass, shot glass. So what's up next? Alright. Let's shine a little bit of light on this baby here. So this is really, when I read this, I couldn't believe it at first, but then on the other hand, I've seen enough videos now on TikTok that I totally believe this, and I've also spoken to my like work colleagues, and they kind of confirmed that yeah, this is totally a thing. And there's a few variations here and there, but basically this is the original. So this is Suomi Viina. Suomi in Finnish is Finland, so it's Finland booze. And what I put in it is this hard candy called Turkish peppers. And they're just like sweet, like hard candies, dusted in like sour powder, and on the inside they have salmiakki powder. For those of you who don't know what salmiakki powder is, it's salted licorice, and it's an acquired taste. I never liked salmiakki until maybe 2 years ago or something, and I started enjoying it and now I actually like it. I actually go out of my way and try to find Salmiakki chewing gum, which sounds worse than it is. It's actually really nice, and also like Salmiakki flavored things, but the Salmiakki flavor for me personally can't be like too much, because yeah, well, I'm not that hardcore yet. But anyway, so what you do is you get yourself a bottle of the cheapest, and that's an important factor, the cheapest booze that you can find, which in this case is Suomi-viina, or there's also Leona, which it depends on the shop which one's cheaper, but basically Leona and Suomi-viina is the cheapest ones. And I thought for a Finnish drinks video, I guess Suomi-viina is more fitting. Take out a little bit, obviously drink that. Can't put any booze to waste. That would be like you would be nailed to the cross for that. Throw in the Turkish peppers and throw that whole thing in the dishwasher for one cycle. The thing about that is the dishwasher helps it to dissolve quicker, because of course you can't wait for your booze. I mean, are you insane? You can't wait for that. Put it in the dishwasher. Once taken out of the dishwasher, put it in the freezer, and a couple hours later you're ready to go, and you can have yourself a good party. So the name for this is Salmiakki Koskenkorva, or Salmari in short. So this is pretty much the homemade version. And this Koskenkorva Salmiakki is pretty much the same thing, only store-bought, mass produced. The Suomi-viina has 32%. The Koskenkorva Salmiakki, you can see also on the back, salty licorice. Delicious. This is 30%, so they're pretty close. Smells nice. So as you can see, the bottle's also like really bloated from the dishwasher, like it didn't handle it too well. Alright, let's see. There's something floating in it. I'm not sure, is that candy? Is that ice? But yeah, I know it's a milky glass, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, and I only put about half a bag of the candy inside because I wasn't quite sure like how strong they'll want it. And since we're gonna compare those two anyway, I think that makes a good comparison. Kippis. I could get used to that. That's really good. You can still taste the cheap booze. I guess if I would have put the whole bag inside, it would have been actually, yeah, like I don't think you could taste it anymore. So yeah, let's try that. Oh yeah, this tastes much more like the Salmiakki store-bought candy, like a really intense licorice taste. Smell, I mean. Is completely black. Keep this. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's not bad, but the flavor is quite intense of the like the salty licorice. It's quite, I don't know, I think it's a bit too much. Yeah, if I go out I could have a couple of shots of this, I suppose, in the bar if other people are having it with me, but yeah, I think I rather prefer this one. This is actually really good. Clean the palate with Coke. All right. Oh, there's some Kikos. Roasted salty corn. All right. The next thing, I actually need this here. The next thing on the list is kossuvische, or also kossuvedela. So here you've got the normal Koskenkorva. Well, this is actually not the vodka. Or was it? Well, it says brännvin vodka, but brännvin or vina is not vodka as far as I'm aware. Because they also do a vodka of this, like a vodka version. I'll look up the translation for brännvin or Wiener. In German it's Brandwein, and Brandwein is definitely not like vodka. It's kind of like a really like a low grade of like alcohol in the strength of vodka. But yeah, anyway, so kossuvische. This is vische. This is kossu. So guess 3 times what it's gonna be. Vische is, by the way, sparkling water or soda water. And yes, you guessed it right. It's a poor man's version of a seltzer, a hard. It's the poor man's version of a hard seltzer. Basically just vodka with sparkling water. Oh, doesn't smell of anything. And that's about as basic as it gets. Vodka, water, and frozen water. This is also really not my thing. Like I tried the hard seltzers. They've now become like, I wouldn't say like popular in Finland, but like you can like find them now in every supermarket. Over the last year they've been like pushed out everywhere. And it's really, I don't know, it's not my thing. Same with this. Alright, let's add some more ice cubes. Actually, no, let's change glass. So we're gonna need this glass now. Or I actually thought it was gonna be more fitting. Take as an ice cube. Fucking ice cube. Alright, now in my opinion, the most interesting drink on this list is a drink called Ville Valaton. And Ville is a first name, Valaton. Wait a second. My phone's not recording anything anyway. So according to the internet, is this the, no, it's not the Urban Dictionary. It's, yeah, it doesn't matter. So, Ville Valaton is Dennis the Menace. If you don't know who Dennis the Menace is, oh my god, do you live under a rock? Oh, you're just way too young to watch this video anyway. But yeah, if you know Dennis the Menace, I don't really have to explain much. I just think it's funny because on this website where I just looked up what or who actually Ville Valaton is, or what the translation for that is. It gives you all sorts of examples, and one of the examples is Voi paska, sehän on vittun Ville Valaton, which translates as much to holy shit, it's fucking Dennis the Menace. I love that. Alright, anyway, so as far as I remember properly, this drink originates from the 70s. And the main ingredient is milk. So I've got here a nice liter of full fat milk. And I hope I'm doing this properly. I'm just eyeballing this at the moment. Then I should be about 2 cls of vodka. Should be about right. And then this beauty right here. Banana flavored liquor. Liquor, I think it's liquor. Yeah. It has 17%. Oh, it smells actually quite nice. This, I've never tried this before. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I really stay away from. That would actually be really nice in my vape. So it's banana liqueur and 4 cls of that. I should do it about. And yeah, honestly, I thought it was the bottle that's green, but it's the actual drink that's green. Honestly, it just smells like banana milkshake. But I don't know if you can see this. But it turns the ice cubes green. Well, the whole liquid green. Anyway. Oh yeah, keep this. Oh, that's nice. You know, I wasn't really, I mean, when I read this at first, I was like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it's so 70s. Like, I'm surprised it doesn't have like long hair and a mustache. But it just basically tastes like a grown-up banana milkshake in a way. I'm gonna go for another one. Add a little bit more of this. Make it taste a bit more of banana. Oh, that's nice. That is genuinely nice. So, what's missing? I guess we haven't touched on this bad boy yet. I think the strongest one of the bunch, 50%. So this is Minto, or Peppermint Schnapps. Or as it says on the back, it's a liqueur. And I think it suits the season already quite well. I guess you can't call the next upcoming drink a cocktail in that sense. But it was mentioned on the website, and it's something that every Finn knows, especially in wintertime when skiing. So I thought I'd include it in this video. But before I make this, I need one thing. Alright. There you go. There's my Spider-Man cup. Well, it's not mine, but... So yeah, Minto. My trusty Spider-Man cup. And hot chocolate. Oh yeah, and in my opinion, only oh boy. I wouldn't use anything else. A typical winter drink. It's a bit hot, especially when you go skiing. And you see Minto Cacao, if you go somewhere to have a drink in a skiing resort area, whatever, and you see Minto Cacao, this is basically exactly what you're getting. The winter cocktail. It basically tastes like liquid after eight. If you don't know what after eight is, because it is a quite like, I don't know, old school candy, sweet, whatever. It's those like squares with was it dark chocolate, and on the inside there's this like mint gelée. Is that the right word? Like cream, like mint cream, and it tastes exactly like that. Just a bit more boozy. This definitely warms your heart. Oof. I like this. On a cold day, you know, when it's snowing, you go out, you come back in, it's cold, and you put on some Minto Cacao, sit in front of the TV. Now that's how to get rid of the cold. All right. Let's rate this stuff. So I would say this is a bit difficult for me now. On dead last, let's take this with. Let's take this a step back. All right, so dead last has to be one of those two. I'm really not a huge fan of cognac. And this doesn't taste quite like cognac since it's mixed. But the Salmiakki, I'm not the biggest fan of either. I don't know. I would almost put them both at the same place. But if I had to choose, I would probably go Salmiakki, the Koskenkorva Salmiakki, then the Jarlvina. Just because the Jarlvina you can like mix with things. The Salmiakki Koskenkorva, I don't know. I don't think you can really mix it with anything. Oof. I need some more cocoa. Can you hear the cats running? All right, on third place, or actually, whatever, third to last, Pisang Ambon, or the banana liquor. There's not really a whole bunch of use for this stuff, in my opinion, except for the Ville Valaton. Yeah, take it as it is. The next place, even though I really like this stuff, has to be the Minto, because yeah, the only time I would drink this is with mint or cacao, so meh. But I'd rather drink the mint or cacao than any of those three. So yeah, there you go. Now we have the Koskenkorva, the Ville Valaton, which is represented by the milk packet, and the Kossuvishy. I guess the Kossuvishy has to be next. Oh yeah, but we also have the Coke. Well, definitely the Kossuvishy next, because it doesn't really taste of anything, but yeah, it goes down smoothly. So I guess that's a good thing. Then the Koskenkorva Vina, because you can mix it actually with quite a few things, so yeah. But if you just drink it straight up as it is, meh. The vodka is a bit better. Next, the Vodka Cola. So pretty much those two mixed together. Same reason again, I'm not the biggest fan of the cognac. So yeah, that explains pretty much everything. Then we still have 3 drinks left. The Lonkero, the homemade Salmiakki or Salmiakki Koskenkorva, Salmari. I guess on first has to be the Ville Valaton or Dennis the Menace. It's good, but now I've drank 2 glasses and it's kind of like, imagine getting hammered off this and you're basically just vomiting milk. It's like, oof. Just alone for that reason. On second place, we have the homemade Salmari or Salmiakki Koskenkorva, which makes the first place. The trusty Lonkero. No wonder why it's so popular. You know, it's sweet yet refreshing, easy to drink. It makes for a good chaser. So, yeah. There you go. The store-bought stuff from a can wins. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. You've learned a little bit about Finnish drinking culture. And that it's not really anything fancy in that way. It surely is special, but it's not fancy. And yeah, hope you have a good weekend. Cheers.